Hey YouTube, F Christopher 89 here. This is my amateur review of a Ruger GP100 357 Magnum. I got this gun about 2 years ago, and it was my first pistol ever. It's obviously a revolver, a centerfire, 357 that can also shoot 38s. I got a couple speed loaders here with it. It's this is a 6-inch barrel and blued steel, double action. So real quick before we get started, I'll just pop open the cylinder and show you guys that safety check. There are no rounds loaded in this gun. So this gun, I think your MSRP is around like $500 to $600 depending on the gun shop where you get it. This is all stock with the Hogue Grip, which I really gotta say fits my hand great. Has a lot of control with the gun because there's a fair amount of recoil in this caliber of a weapon. Although the weight of the barrel and the size does help mask the overall recoil. The sights on here are stock. They're just blacked out sights. The gun itself has a really good weight to it. The hammer, you can kind of tell, like if you listen very closely, I believe there's 2 clicks. You got 1, 2, and 3 actually, and this will set you up for a single action trigger, which is really a hair trigger. So again, the gun's not loaded, it's pointed in a safe direction. You can tell that's a hair trigger. Very, very accurate gun. 6-inch barrel with single action. At the range, it's not hard to put them in the pretty tight group, even at some like 20 yards, to stay consistent anyway. Obviously, since this is a semi-automatic, you don't have to ever worry about shell casings hitting you in the head or anything. I did lube this gun up, after shooting it. I'd say there's been about 1,000 rounds to 1,200 rounds I fired through this gun over the past 2 years. Not a lot for as long as I've owned it, because ammo's expensive and I'll periodically just get it out and I get busy at different times. But this overall is definitely my favorite revolver that I've personally been able to shoot. It's actually why I really wanted to get one after I had shot a friend's. This is a Good Sportsman Gun in Pennsylvania. You can hunt deer with it certain seasons out of the year, along with other animals. Different game you can get during different seasons, and obviously you have to abide by all the state regulations and such. But overall, I just want to say that I really definitely would recommend this gun to somebody else, and I think it's worth purchasing. I've never had really any problems with the gun itself. It's a revolver, so it's very low maintenance, very basic, very safe. No jamming issues. The barrel pops out good. There's no safety on this gun. Just more or less a cylinder lock. It pops everything out right here. You got, like I said, it's a double action, and then whenever the bolt is open, whenever the block is open, you can just depress this right here, this rod, and all the shells that you've just fired will fall out. The gun itself, I'm not sure of a weight. It's probably in the vicinity of like, I don't know, 3 pounds or something, 2.5 pounds. It's a good gun. Hands down, the best revolver that I've fired in terms of reliability and just overall aesthetics. The gun looks great. It's a beautiful gun. I like the fact that it can shoot 38s because they're a lot cheaper than 357s, at least in quantity anyhow. It's a pretty loud gun, but not as bad as 44 Magnum or 45 or a 50 AE caliber weapon. You can see the Ruger symbol there on the handle, and I can't say enough about this gun and Ruger. Just another great weapon that they make, and something I would totally recommend. So down here I got a couple speed loaders I picked up at my local gun shop. Pretty great. It's really just an awesome gun. I definitely would recommend it, and I gotta say, after shooting 1,200 rounds or so through this gun, never had any problems, and it's really been a pleasure to shoot. Had a lot of fun with it. I know that friends who have fired this same weapon have had a lot of fun with it as well. Very accurate right out of the box. So anyhow, I hope that this video helped you in some way, and if you're interested in buying one, I would totally recommend it.